1960. Now it is a primary school called Cathedral Grammar. Now Samuel Hurst Seeger, the architect responsible for the lovely Queen Anne style building on top of Whisper Street Bridge, this was his home. 1899 he built it, not only his home, we all think working from home is a new concept, but no, it was his home and his office at that time. Latterly it was the Cramnut Bridge Club, and the new owners that purchased the Cramnut Bridge Club after the earthquakes wanted to add that a modern extension, had to seek permission. It's a heritage listed building, and the permission was granted, of course, on the condition they retain the heritage cottage, which they did do. New and the old, working well together. Tram stop number 15 for Cranmer Square. Over 1,200 parks, reserves, green spaces in the city of Christchurch. Very proud that the title an hour to an hour and a half to fully absorb the information. Quake City puts everything we've talked about, everything you've seen, into context. You'll hear the stories, you'll understand the science pertaining to the 2010 and 11 earthquake events. You'll understand how base isolators work, you'll get to see the building materials, you'll get to understand further plans for our city. One of the few places that does charge a cover charge, $20 for adults, opens at 10, closes at 5. If you can't make it today, certainly put it on your list for tomorrow. I'll get you as close as I can to the corner if you are deciding to pop in for half an hour. And the main entrance is the left-hand side, just around the corner in Durham Street. The old Provincial Council chambers, same architect that was responsible for the Arts Centre, Benjamin Mouthford, where the board component fared well. See the little yellow tags on the foundations? The council and engineers are checking that continuously. Been built till the year 2030 until funding and stonemasons can be made available. It's the only provincial council chambers left in the country, so we really need to get that right. Let's hope we'll have the funding available in 2030. At the convention centre again, there is 43,000 tiles. One of my favourite new builds. And this is Victoria Square, tram stop 70. Queen Victoria sitting there on her plinth. She has been sitting there since 2003. She didn't fall off. There's no damage to Queen Victoria whatsoever. All the other statues around the city fell to the ground, but not Queen Victoria. She stoically stood there guarding her space. But this originally was the first commercial area. This was the trading post for the early settlers and the Ngaitahu who owned the land to come and trade. And it got changed. We're crossing over Colombo Street, heading, our next train stop is 18 New Regent Street. We're heading straight down Armour Street here. Two songs here in Armour Street is our performing arts precinct with the Court Theatre, the piano for music and arts, and the Isaac Theatre Royal tucked in. But on the left-hand side of the tram, that land is yet to be decided. It's owned by the Roman Catholic Church, and originally they purchased the land with the intention to rebuild the Basilica, their cathedral of the Blessed Sacrament. They redid the numbers, put on the handbrake. They have gone back to the original site in Barbados Street. So we'll have to be patient to understand this prime piece of real estate, the fate. But meanwhile, as I said on the right hand side, that's the Performing Arts Precinct, well and truly been established. Right, we are now turning into New Regent Street, train stop number 18 coming up. We need to let people know we're coming, you'll see why in a minute. That gentleman's van was aptly named Dynamite. He was ready, coming or not, that's for sure. Right, we're in New Regent Street, tram stop 18. So this operates night and day. So all the restaurants and bars are starting to wake up with a nightlife. It's all lit up at night, different coloured lights on the pastel buildings. This is tram stop number 18. This is very unique New Regent Street. Cut the ribbon, 1st of April 1932. And the architect, Mr. Willers, local boy, studied overseas and we spent quite a bit of time down here. It's very narrow. Especially if a few or more gins have been undertaken. Looks like there's been a few there. New Regent Street was the first street to be reopened after the earthquake. They wanted confidence, bring confidence back into the city, people to come back in to the city after the earthquake. So they focused on bringing New Regent Street back to life. Now folks, this is the end of the line for this tram.